Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today's video, we are finally going to do, I guess you could say, a bag review of my newest bag. I did get it in December for my birthday. So we are coming up on 3 months now. Today, we are going to review the, I guess you could say, Lanvin, the Hobo Cat Bag. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as I said, we are going to be reviewing the Lanvin Hobo Cat Bag. So first, let's talk price. So there are two sizes for this bag. This is the one that I got. It is the original. This one is $2,690. And then of course, depending on texture, leather, and color, it may go up. There are a couple on the website that are like beaded. Those of course are going to increase the price. Then you also have the micro, that is $1,750. So let's talk about what this bag comes with. Of course, it comes with the bag, but it also comes with a dust bag. And then it also comes with a strap. You guys can see that there is still taping around here. I have not used this. I probably won't. I'm not really like a cross body person. I love top handles, okay? So let's talk about the structure. So of course you have, and what made me buy this bag is you have the beautiful cat top handle. Then you have this beautiful shape right here, okay? So you can see right here that the leather is very smooth on the front, and then the leather is very smooth on the back. The outline of it right here is a little bit more rigid, and that's what helps keep its structure. So you see this right here, there are no feet, and then right here, and then it follows suit around here. This is more so hard, as you see me pressing on it. Right here is what helps it keep its structure, and then right here is where it's smooth, and then on the front is where it is smooth as well, okay? This does not have a zipper. If you see right here, you can see that little strap right here, it is magnetic, okay? It just kind of open it and you close it. So once you do open it, it is just a hole, I guess you should say it is just a bag. But then right here, let me see if I can, right here, you can see this is probably where they would say that you can put your cards or your card holder, like right here. And then on this side, we can unzip it, is where you can put other things right here. It's a very simple bag. And then I believe it is hot stamped once again. Let me see if I can get in there. It is hot stamped once again right there. Okay, so it is a very simple bag. That is the structure of it. It does not have a zipper. That does not really bother me. Okay, so now let's talk about what's going to fit inside. I am not someone who needs to fit like their entire life in their bag. So if you are someone who needs like a MacBook, you need pens, pencils, you need to carry your life with you, this is not going to be the bag for you, but it does carry a lot, or it carries more than you would think. The first thing that I do want to mention is I am taping on my phone, so of course that fits in here, but I just want to point that out. So I have the 13 Pro. It's like the biggest iPhone that there is out right now. So it's pretty large, and it does fit in here, okay? So what else? And let me put this down a little bit so you can see. So we're just gonna start taking stuff out. I do have, and before I do that, you can see that even with the stuff that I have in here, you can still fit probably a lot. You could probably fit, if you are a vlogger, you could probably fit a vlogging camera in here. So I do have my YSL card holder. It is double-sided. I do have my Chanel hand lotion. I do have my new lip gloss from Dior. It is the Lip Addict. Absolutely love it. I have, of course, what David bought. It is this hand sanitizer, but it's also supposed to be moisturizing. Oh, I have a mint. Hand wipe, David. I have my old tried and true Vaseline. And then I have my key. I do not have David's key card. That is actually upstairs. So then just imagine all of that, and then what I'm taping on my phone. So there is pretty much, it's a good level, it's good space. As I said, you're not going to be able to fit your life in it, but if you are someone who does not carry a lot, I would say that this bag would be perfect for you. And then as I stated before, when I fill this up, and then just keep in mind I'm filming on my phone, when I fill this up, you can see that there's still a pretty significant amount of room in there. Okay, so now let's talk about, I guess you could say, one of the most important components when you are doing a bag review, the pros and cons and the wear and tear, okay? So as you guys have seen in this video, and as I told you before, this right here is smooth leather, this right here is smooth leather, and then this right here is a little bit more rigid, which gives it its shape, and that way when you put things inside of it, it does not lose its shape per se, okay? Let me say this, I am someone who is a klutz, okay? In real life. I used to dance ballet. I would step on the stage and it'd be fine. And then once I was actually leaving the stage on the stairs, I would fall and trip, okay? I'm saying that to say that if you are a klutz, or if you are someone who easily scratches things, or if you're not kind of like aware of your surroundings or you don't pay attention, I would probably say that this is not the bag for you. You can see this scratch right here. You can see this scratch right here. You can see one right here. And I believe there's one, there it is right there. I have done all of that. That is not how this bag came. So number one, I am a klutz, but I will say at the same time, the leather is just so smooth that you are eventually going to scratch it. If you are someone who is very cautious with your bags and you like to keep your bags in pristine condition, I would say buy this bag if you truly love it, but just know that this bag scratches very easily, okay? But that is one of the reasons why I do love the fact that this is smooth leather and then this right here is rigid, because it does keep its shape, okay? Are you going to be able to wear this every day? I bought this bag in December for my birthday. I would probably say that I have at least carried this. In the beginning, I wanted to carry it every single day because it was the newest bag and I had been waiting so long to carry it. But just because of how smooth the leather is and just because I am me, I noticed that I started scratching the bag, like just getting in and out of the car, holding it, carrying it, going in and outside of the bag. Because even though there is no zipper, this magnetic closure is exactly that. It's a magnetic closure. It will keep the bag closed. And sometimes just going in and out of it can not necessarily be a hassle, but like right here, you will, especially if you have nails, which I do, you will start to scratch the bag. So if you are someone who wants to keep your bag in pristine condition, I would probably say this is not the bag for you. I will also say that if you are someone like me who is a klutz, this will not be your everyday bag. I would probably say for fear of the wear and tear. The bag, I would probably say is worth the price, but how smooth and how just, I guess you could say I guess you could say delicate, how smooth this leather is, you're going to scratch it. So if you're okay with that, then I would say you can wear it every day, or I would say you can wear it however often you want to. I would probably say for the first 2 weeks, I wore this every day. And then after that, I decided to give it a break. Okay, so let's talk about another thing that you probably have noticed or that you can see right now. So because of this rigidity right here, you can't really see any of the things that are in the bag, but you can see that there is some poking out, like right here. Like what is that? What I'm pressing on right here, that is my lotion. And then right here, let's see, what is that? That's the actual wipe that David bought me. With that being said, and then you can see this crease right here, this bag does not have feet. So what I have found is that when you actually sit the bag down, let me go down a little bit. You see this crease right here? That is what starts to form when you actually sit the bag down. And I don't think feet would help that. I think because of how smooth the leather is and then how rigid the bottom part is what actually adds to this crease, because it is doing it in the back as well. So whenever I am, I guess, carrying the bag and whenever I'm traveling with the bag, I make sure that when it's lying down or that when I'm in the car, that I lie it like this, of course. The only con with that is that when you're laying it down somewhere, things might fall out, okay? So, storage. While I am not using this bag, I went to good old Amazon. Let me put this up some. And I got a bag holder. Simply because while it's sitting and while I'm not using it, what is going on here? Okay. Simply because when I am not using it, I don't want that crease to become permanent, okay? You can still see the crease right here, but that's because it was sitting down. As it hangs, this crease will come out. I went on Amazon, I think this was $30. I think it took 3 days to get here, but I just want to preserve the shape of it a little bit. And like I said, you can still see the crease right here, but as the bag hangs, it will kind of revert back, okay? So that's one thing that I will say. If you are someone, again, who likes to keep their bags in pristine condition, or if you are someone who doesn't necessarily like creases in their bag, this would not be the bag for you. And I wouldn't necessarily say that this is like a craftsmanship flaw or like a design flaw. That's just what happened. You have the smooth leather and then you have the rigid part right here. And then of course, when you start putting stuff in there, it's going to sink a little bit, but it's not so much that the bag or like the stuff is going to fall out or that it's just going to start drooping and it's not going to keep its beautiful shape, okay? Now, let's talk about wearability as far as my closet is concerned and what you can wear this with. I think that the top handle, of course, is the reason why I bought it. I think it's much more of a statement and a conversation piece, and then you have the very beautiful shape, and then it is very simple. I think that this could be an everyday bag. I also think that the micro would be a beautiful evening bag. Could this be an evening bag as well? Yes. As far as my closet, you guys know that I'm trying to get away from black, but I also find that this bag goes with a lot more than just black or with neutral colors. I wore, I believe it was like a mint green dress, and this still looked pretty beautiful with it. I will say this though, because the cat is gold, I will say that wearing maybe like silver shoes or like a silver purse, like a silver accessory might necessarily clash. I know a lot of people don't like doing the gold and the silver. Some people don't mind doing that. Some of these bags with the handle does come in silver, but I would say that in my closet, this goes with a lot. Lastly, would I buy this again? Absolutely, without a doubt. I absolutely love this bag. It is beautifully crafted, beautifully made, and of course you guys know my favorite part is the handle. I will say this about the handle though. I took this to Christmas when we went to Northern Virginia for my father's, because my father typically hosts Christmas, he and his wife. So the one thing that I did not, I guess, anticipate was how cold or how hot this handle would be. This is metal, if you can hear that. This is metal. So whatever the temperature is outside is what this top handle is going to be. So I just want to warn you of that. It was cold because we were in Northern Virginia and they had it was this past year. It was like this huge cold front that came through. It was cold. So I imagine that here in the Carolinas, when it begins to get hot, the top handle is probably going to be hot as well. Let's say, for instance, I'm sitting in the car for maybe like 30 minutes, and while I have it laying down in the seat next to me, this is going to more than likely be in the sun. It's probably going to get hot. So I'm curious to see if that's how it's going to be, because in the cold months, this top handle definitely gets cold, okay? But aside from all of that, I still love this bag. I have thought about buying the micro bag, but y'all know my criteria when it comes to TBE, Tiny Bag Energy, and micro bags. I love them, but two criteria. It has to fit a lip. My lips and I have a love-hate relationship, and my phone. It has to fit my phone. I have gifted the world enough phones, okay? So that is my only criteria, and I know that the lip will fit in the micro, but this world's largest phone will not, okay? So I will not be buying the micro bag, okay? But all in all, I would buy this bag again. I absolutely love it. I've been looking at the cognac one. I've seen it with the silver handle, and I've seen it with the gold handle. I prefer the gold handle, okay? So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've been eyeing this bag. Let me know if you're going to buy it. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And then of course, you know, right here, I will put my Instagram handle. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will see you guys later. Bye.